Hey everybody, this is Danny, aka Insane Coyote, and today in Insane's Kitchen we're going to be making redneck caviar. Now I got this recipe from a buddy of mine. His wife, while I was up in Tennessee, she made us redneck caviar, and I didn't know what it was. I'm like, redneck caviar, what is that? And once I dug into it with some chips, I was like, I'm sold. Give me the recipe. And she was kind enough to give me this recipe, and I decided, you know what, it would be a crime not to show it to everybody. So anyway, what we're going to be needing for this dip is basically Olive Garden, the salad dressing, go for the signature one, the original one. Also, we're going to be needing some pepper, a can of black beans, a can of Rotel, a can of sweet corn. Now, normally it would take white corn, but I like sweet corn better, so I'm putting that in. Also, black-eyed peas, not the group. And you have right here some diced chili peppers. I figured, you know what, the can was there, it's already diced, why not? We're gonna need half an onion and one bell pepper. Bell pepper, I would suggest the red one, sweeter. Don't go too much for the green one, get the yellow one, get the red one, not the green one. And if you wanna make it tricolor, then yeah, put all three of them in there. Probably put a quarter bell pepper of each in it, just so it's not overbearing. But other than that, this is what we need, and let's get started. All right, everybody, we're ready to make this redneck caviar. I already went ahead and diced the bell peppers and the onions. You do want to drain the liquids out of your cans. Also, don't forget, you have to rinse your beans as well, because you want to get that stuff out of there. So this doesn't have any particular order. You just start putting everything inside the bowl. So I can start off with the corn right here. Beans, your black-eyed peas, your Rotel chili peppers, or your tomatoes, and your green diced peppers, your onions. Now, as you guys can see, just one can of each, you can feed an army with this. Also, your diced bell peppers. Now, the reason why I cut this recipe in half, because just by looking at that, you can tell this is more than enough dip for me and my wife. Normally, the recipe would have 2 cans of beans, 2 cans of, you just double up everything, but that's what we went through. You want to use a half a bottle of this Olive Garden. On a half a bottle in there, and this is what really gives it a nice little flavor enhancement. It's key, so don't go cheap on this. You can go cheap on your beans, you can go cheap on everything else, but do not go cheap on this. Buy the one from Olive Garden. And a little bit of pepper to taste. And all we got to do now is mix. So you want to mix this thoroughly. Now this might look like a giant mess, people, but believe me, you'll thank me later. And what you want to do is, after this, you want to leave it in the fridge for a couple hours before you dig into it. Make this at a party, and you will be the star of the show. Special thanks to Gloria Mahan from Tennessee for giving me this recipe. And obviously her husband, Kenny, with his awesome hospitality. All right. So let's put this goodness in the refrigerator, and I'll see you guys in a bit with some chips. All right, people, here we have it, the redneck caviar. It's a beautiful sight to see. And I mean, look at it. Just look at this thing, man. And the only thing that we need to do now is taste. So get ready for some ASMR. Hear that? It's beautiful, man. So don't forget, Like, subscribe. If you have any comments about it, please try to do it. You know, send me comments. Tell me what you thought of it. Until next time, people. Peace.